Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is episode 21. I'm Adam.
And I'm Joe.
And we're still doing this.
We're still here. Can't get rid of us. We're like a barnacle on an ass.
We're like Mexican cockroaches.
Yeah.
La cucarachas! We're just here for entertainment. Hopefully some people are finding this entertaining.
Yeah, we hope.
We're trying to put together some content, but we're learning. So I guess what are we talking about? We're going to open up with Exposed. Right now we're calling it Exposed.
I came up with that. That's
like Joe's got a trench coat on. He's like, psh.
No, you got the trench coat on.
Yeah,
Me.
it's kind of just wrong in a lot of ways.
Well, you brought up the trench coat. I was just like, you're
because you came up with
being exposed to the new bands.
Yeah, it's kind of gross exposing myself.
And then I'm the old guy, so
yeah.
Well, hey, what's going on with your Iconic? How's that going this week? Did you get to fuck with it?
Oh yeah, I got to fuck with it. I didn't get to track anything because I'm going to do that this next week. And yeah, I was playing it compared to the other ones, like my other versions of the 5150. It sounds really good, and it takes pedals real well. And so I'll have some of that so we can play it. You'll hear it. I'll do comparisons.
That's cool.
Oh, I get my cabinet. They were saying next month, but I get it. It should be here Monday, but we'll see.
That cabinet that you had it on, that's not the cabinet?
No, that's actually from the original 5150 series.
Oh, okay.
So I bought, what was it, last summer? No, 2 summers ago, I went and bought the 5150 in the background there, a full stack for $1,700. So I got the two. I got the head, the slant cab, the straight cab, and the 5150 for $1,700.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good deal at the time because, the heads were going for about 11 to 12 at the time used. Yeah. And then, you figure that's $5 or $6, $100 for 2 cabs.
That's good.
And actually what I like about these cabs is they have, most of the time, like the standard for metal and hard rock and stuff is a lot of like Celestion. And especially like metal is Celestion vintage 30s. These things got, I think they're called Sheffield. And so it's they're made for PV, but they're a British company, a British speaker company.
Marshall.
Well, yeah, Marshall's all got Celestion in them.
Yeah.
Well, that's the sound. That's that British, everything British with the speakers.
Yeah.
Celestion and Marshalls always have greenbacks. Like the one cab I have from Steve, it has all greenbacks in it. That's a Marshall cab. Huh. But so yeah, I'll get my 5150 that's voiced for the new one. I don't know. I'm going to check it out. It might not be that great. It's a $500 cab. It's probably I think it's made with MDF, but I don't really know how much you really hear that shit. When you get the speakers blaring, does the wood density? I don't know. Yeah, people will argue this shit, but who knows? People also smell their own farts, so who knows?
I was smelling Rex's last night. That's my dog.
So, all right. I guess we're going to get in this week. If you can see the pictures Joe's got behind him.
Got my Ruka back there.
Yeah, we're doing Jinjer. You would think she's Mexican. She looks like a little Vita Loca there, but she's Ukrainian. Her homeland's at war right now. And the rest of the guys, I think, are still in Ukraine, or maybe they got out. Who knows? Maybe they made them fight. You don't know, man. But she's in SoCal right now.
Soaking it up.
Yep. So Pisces was the song.
With the brown.
What do you think about Pisces?
Musically, like, it was kind of threw me off because you said it's metal. And like when the song starts, like mellow,
Hella mellow, yeah.
And like the music was good. Like it was like, okay, they do some odd timing. And I liked it, but I was like, this isn't metal. Like, what the fuck did he send me? And then it gets to the chorus part, and then the devil comes out at her. She's got the devil in her. So she does that Cookie Monster shit when, on like some of the parts. So like the verses and shit, she's singing all soft. She's got a good voice too.
Yeah.
That's what threw me. I was like, well, maybe it's just, I don't know. And but then yeah, when they got to the chorus and the devil came out, I was like, oh yeah, there it is. And it's almost like two different people because it's almost like her eyes roll back in her head and
she's possessed.
And then, and then they go back to the verse, and then it's the tempo, everything slows
she's
down,
back,
and then she's back singing, and I was like, damn. So I went and checked out some other videos that they had. They have a bunch on there. Yeah, so I like their music. There's one that they do called Vortex.
Yeah.
Where they're playing like a 9/8 time.
Oh, okay.
Which is really odd. But I mean, it works for the song. It's it sounds cool.
That's I knew that song was going to be different than the rest, and I was curious to see your reaction on that. But the rest of it, they have a lot more stuff. It's more gent and it's odd meter stuff. Gent has a lot of that odd meter stuff. Gent is modern day prog metal,
Yeah.
So it's the new prog. And yeah, so I could see, I don't know, I never counted that song out, that it's 9/8 or whatever. But yeah, they definitely do odd meters and stuff.
So yeah, the way it's cool. I mean, we went through that where we were, let's do it 5/8 and then 7/8, where we were doing that back in the day where we went through a phase. But it a lot of times that could take away from a song, but like that song that I was listening to, Vortex, it enhanced it or whatever. It sounded good. It went together.
Yeah.
And the criticism I'd have is like she does that demonic voice.
Yeah.
And it's kind of I mean, a lot of bands do that, but it's like she's got a good voice. So I would say she shouldn't rely on it like every song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like do it here and there, to kind of throw an edge into it. But then other songs just sing it, Yeah. She's got a good voice. And I think, I don't know, who the fuck am I? But I think that's my only criticism of it.
Yeah, maybe she's doing it to stand out, though, because like that other one I gave you, Spirit Box, they're the opposite. There was that one song that I gave you, but then the rest of them, she does is sing. And then she'll get heavy, but it's more like what you're talking about, as an accent. Yeah, it'll be singing, and then the heaviness. So it's the opposite of what Tatiana's doing.
Yeah.
So
because I didn't hear all their catalog, obviously, but I heard about a good handful of their videos I watched, and there was one they did where she's like gets picked up by the police or whatever. She's interrogated. Forget what the name of that song was, and then by the end of the video it twists, and then she's got the guard tied up. But yeah, she gets in. She does the same thing in that song. Yeah, where she goes does a Cookie Monster, and so that's all I'm saying about that. Like, because she does have a good voice. I could see some of these broads or these guys that do that. They probably don't have a good, a real good voice, so they just lean on that.
Yeah,
and whereas she does have a good voice because you can hear it in the rest of the song. So I would say use that, gingerly, I guess.
Pun intended.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's everybody's got their things, they like and how they, yeah, she's definitely a good singer. You know what, though, talking about this, I'm like, oh, we actually could make more content from this. You should actually film yourself while you're watching the video I give you, and then we do your reaction. It'll be reaction videos.
Oh, yeah.
Could do that. And then that way, when you seen that, because I would have liked to have seen your reaction, because I know it's coming, and then you're just watching.
Well, yeah, because I figured, okay, it's coming. When I seen her, she looked all sweet and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, she's gonna fucking come out of her skin and shit. And then, but it took a little while in that first song. Yeah. So I was like, well, maybe she don't. I mean, because the music doesn't really sound metal-ish, But it had that prog rock feel to it. So, but it was like, I enjoyed it. I was like, okay, this is good. Yeah, the band is tight, so I was like, yeah, it worked. But then, when they hit that one chord, and then I see pea soup coming out of his fucking screen,
head spinning around.
Yeah, and then it goes back to verse, and then she just drops it, and she's herself again. Yeah. So,
it's like all those demonic moves and shit where you see, and then it's like all of a sudden they leave, and it's like
Yeah.
the person's back.
Yeah. And you're like, is it you? And it's like, yeah, it's them. And
Yeah.
then, and then they start shaking and you're like, oh, fuck, here it comes again.
Uh-oh, it's coming. Something bad's coming.
Story time.
That'll be next one. We got a special story time for you guys next time.
Yeah.
It's about one of my near-death experiences.
You wrote a song about it.
Wrote a song about it, talked about it on an interview on the radio. We're going to have clips from all of that. I dig them. Jinjer's a good band, and let's hope they come through this and their families are okay. And keep making more music, you know.
And then speaking along that lines, Baba Yaga,
Alex Terrible.
Slaughter to Prevail.
Yeah.
Alex Terrible, the lead singer. I told you before that he did. I seen the video where he's on the couch.
Yeah.
And he's talking about the war, like he's sad about it.
Oh, of course.
He's against it. And, most of the Russian people, I'm sure, are,
Yeah. Nobody wants to see their family or people die and get killed. Yeah. Nobody is for war.
And especially with Ukraine, they're Slavs. So it's like your brothers and sisters, it's like your neighbors you're fucking going to war against. So it's kind of, it's not a traditional type of war where you go with a country, far away or whatever. And so, so he made it. But it's just funny seeing him all mellow and, he's like shook up about it.
Yeah, he's like a contradiction to this persona that he puts out on stage. It's like
and he's sitting there and he's got his soft voice and he's just real mellow and he's like you could tell he's hurt by it.
Well, I hope that he's able to put out more content. Maybe he got out of Russia. Maybe I don't know. Because I know all this stuff's getting shut down.
Everything was, I suppose, social media, everything was.
It's scary because it's war, right? And people are dying. But the other thing for like Russian people that aren't actively in it, now they're getting shit shut down on them. They're not getting to be on the internet and put out their word to anybody. And for like Slaughter to Prevail, dude, they're rising. And now he might be scared for actually what the hell's going to happen now? I can't do anything else, which a lot of musicians are like that. What the hell am I supposed to do? This was working. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I guess I can collect cans. Can't work at McDonald's.
Even the average, nobody can work at McDonald's over there. They shut it down.
They shut that shit down.
They shut IKEA down there. All the big businesses from America, they just shut. IKEA's from what? Sweden? But
anything European, anything Western, they were cutting them out, man. It's like, it's scary times. It's got to be scary times.
So,
I didn't see that video you were talking about. I saw I saw it on YouTube come up as one of the windows, but I didn't watch it. But what I did watch is they have a new pro shot video for Bone Crusher, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good live video.
Oh, I think I've seen that one. Yeah, it's a couple minutes long.
Yeah, it's just one song. And it's it's not like one of those live videos where it's a fan shooting the stage and it's all jumbly and shit. It's all
it's like Metallica quality.
Yeah, it's professional. Like they got some money there. The Baba Yaga lent them some money.
Yeah.
Now they're in debt because they have to pay those Baba Yagas back. So John Wick's gonna come get them.
Yep.
So, all right, man. So Jinjer, check them out. And do we do that?
Oh yeah, and it's not spelled like ginger like you would think.
With a G?
Ginger. Yeah, it's spelled with a J. So it's Jijer.
Yeah, it's spelled more like it would sound, right? Because ginger with a G, proper spelling of ginger, looks more like ginger.
Ginger Marianne, Professor, right?
Yeah. So
or Grandma Tone, her dog.
Ginger, yeah. Our grandma had our grandma she was very soft spoken and she just hold in her stress, but she had this little chihuahua and everything was Ginger.
Yeah, she took all her shit out of that dog.
That little dog, man. All the damage that us grandkids did. She was yelling at that little dog. But Jinjer had a good life, especially after Grandma passed. Our Uncle James took her, and she was spoiled.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on to some news then, huh?
All right, let's go.
Here we go.
Music news.
All right, you want to start this?
Yeah, we're talking about a little bit about the war and shit going on in Eastern Europe. Spotify has suspended their premium accounts in Russia, and they closed their Moscow office. So they said they had like, I think, 80 million or 81 million subscribers.
Damn.
In Russia. So they just cut all that off.
Damn.
So the war's affecting everybody, really.
Yeah, that's really good. I mean, and you know what, like stuff like that, I mean, I see the point in it, but it's like, you're not affecting Putin. What does he give a shit?
Yeah, he's getting his shit.
You're just affecting us, the little people, the people that just, sit in their houses and they listen to music they like. And fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, my heart goes out to the people of both countries.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Putin's evil, whatever, but yeah, the average, the Russian peasants, the average people, they didn't do shit. They don't have no power.
And it ain't the old guys, because old people didn't listen to that shit. It's the younger generation that's listening. So it's like the younger people are getting fucked over by this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. I didn't even read that. Fuck.
Oh, you didn't get that one?
No, I didn't even see. I was looking for stuff. I'm like, that's didn't know that. And actually, Spotify's a German company, so they're like, fuck you, Putin. We're cutting off your fucking pipeline, and then we're going to cut off Spotify.
Yeah, who Spotify you?
Das Scheister.
They got
Rammstein. Oh, speaking of Rammstein, I guess there's an air base on Rammstein, Germany.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that one?
No.
The Polish they had 2 MiGs, and they sent them. They didn't want to directly give them to the Ukraine. So then they flew them to Rammstein Air Base and just left them there. They're like, here, give them to the Ukrainians. Because they don't want to be directly involved with getting involved. But they're shitting their pants that Putin's coming to Poland next.
Yeah, they're all walking on eggshells.
Yeah, because we've seen this before. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Especially Europe.
And then Eastern Europe. Like the Poles, they always go after, here we go, fucking Blitzkrieg number 2. Well, this ain't so Blitzkriegi.
Yeah.
This is slow Krieg.
I heard that they were working on a deal with us where they were going to give them, because the Ukrainians didn't know how to fly our planes.
Yeah.
So they were going to give them their MiGs, and then we were going to reimburse the Polish with some of our planes, and then train them or whatever, because we got troops over there.
Yeah.
But they don't want to do that because it might look like, okay,
we're getting involved. It's messy.
But they already gave them all these missiles and the javelins and shit that they sent to them.
Yeah.
So technically, you're already involved.
We're involved. This is getting out of hand, and
then
worse.
Everybody over here, like the corporations and shit, they're all boycotting Russia.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So, and I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying we're involved. So it's like,
we are. We are.
They try to act like that we're not involved or Europe's not involved. It's like that's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. But what do we do here?
Then I heard earlier, before we started the show, that Iran bombed a base in Iraq with some of our shit still on there. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I didn't really catch the whole story, so I'm gonna go check it out later and see what the hell happened there. So all these, you let Putin get away with this shit, and now all these other ones.
Well, that's what's scary, because then Iran, they want to start shit, and then the big one is China. China goes into Taiwan. We are screwed. Our semiconductors, why does the whole world go to one country to get those? Why don't we have them around the world? Yeah. Making semiconductors. This is what happens when you consolidate. But this is scary times.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that's geopolitical crap. We're here for music and entertainment. Well, we try to entertain.
Yeah.
So you got another one? Or you want me to do one?
I got Ozzy and Sharon. They're leaving L.A.
Yeah, they're getting out
because of high taxes.
Yeah.
So they're going back to the UK. But it's kind of ironic because back in the day when they had the British invasion, a lot of those British bands were leaving UK because of high taxes.
High taxes.
Now it's like it's gone full circle.
Speaking of, here we go again. They're like, we've already been to this, Ozzy. I can't pay my fucking bills. Fucking Newsom wants to charge my butthole every time I take a shit. They got enough, but you know what? That's the thing. When you have money, man, it's no problem just to go anywhere and leave.
Yeah.
I'll go over here. I'll go over there.
Well, they own property out there too in UK, so they're
just
basically going out there.
Yeah, they have their houses there and stuff. But like you've seen it time and time again. A lot of like actors have left. A lot of people are leaving rich. A lot of corporations, businesses.
Yeah, they move their assets out offshore.
It sucks, man, that goes on. But what are we gonna do? We're the little people. We have no say.
So, what do you got?
Let's see. Motley Crue. I found this one kind of funny. Basically, it was talking about that their set list is going to be comprised of like hits, deep tracks, and some cool surprises. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. So they're talking about their comeback tour after they had their no more tours. It's over. We're quitting in 2015. But of course, that all got postponed because of COVID. So they're supposed to go out the first time that all these 4 bands are touring together extensively. Poison, Def Leppard, as we covered last week and Turn It Up, Motley Crue, and then Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. But if you get a chance, I love sometimes reading these stories and then going to the comments at the bottom. The comments cracked me up, man. One guy was like, "Hey, it's Vince Neil." The other guy was like, he started doing lyrics to Shout at the Devil. He's like, I'm a bloated guy. I'm a jelly stain on the stage. Like, dude, he did like the whole lyrics and everything. I'm like, that's pretty good. It's actually pretty clever. So I was cracking up with that. So anybody, you want to just a quick laugh, go look at the comments on this.
Yeah,
one.
I didn't see that story.
That's all Blabbermouth. It's like a couple, 4 or 5 down from the top. Yeah, just go check it out. Look at the comments. I was cracking up for like 5 minutes. I know it's fat guy jokes. I'm a fat guy. I can laugh. Whatever.
Yeah, we could tell them.
You know what? Let's stop canceling. Let's just laugh. Let's laugh at people. Let's laugh at ourselves. Let's laugh at people.
I did. When they said
Feels
the
good to
hits,
laugh.
or they're going to do what? What'd you say that they were going to do on there?
They're going to do some hits, some deep tracks, and then they have some cool surprises that they're going to
Like him falling off stage?
I guess. Fucking Vince is going to eat himself. Watch this.
Humpty Dumpty. He should come out, as Humpty Dumpty.
He's got some tricks he's going to do. Hey, Vince, where'd you go, man? Whoa.
He's going to try to do some cartwheels or shit. Okay.
Mick is going to turn to dust on stage. Yeah.
They're going to roll a dumpster out there for fucking Nikki.
Nicky's in the dust. They're going to have somebody come out and like with a spoon and shoot him up. Because every time he doesn't fix himself, he says he ODs. So somebody's going to fix him. That'll be on probably the last one.
The fixer.
So make sure you fly out to that last show. Get your tickets now. This is all jokes. We're just kidding. They're not really doing that.
But they might.
You never know. That's the whole thing about live, man. Unintended things happen. So yeah, that one cracked me up. The other thing I had is Rob Zombie. He's working on the Munsters movie, so he cast. I saw he cast Elvira, Cassandra Peterson, to be in it, and I'm like, what? She's older she's got to be like 70 now. You don't want to see her.
She's older than Mick Mars.
Yeah, actually, I think she is, or she's same age. I think they're the same age. No, maybe, I don't know. Either way, but you don't want to see her in a skimpy. She's an older lady. But then as I read more, it's like, oh, okay, she's going to be playing a real estate agent named Barbara Carr. And so, yeah, she's playing a role in the movie. She's not playing Elvira. Hopefully she put that away. Okay, that character's been there, done that. Or what she should do is just get a younger version of her and license it. And then start, making money that way. Then she don't have to do nothing. She can still collect.
Yeah,
the modern era Elvira, and that would.
Or she could shave her head and play Uncle Fester,
and she could do that too, while having another Elvira and be making money.
Oh no, that's Addams Family,
right.
though, right?
Yeah, that's a different one.
I'm mixing up the monster families.
Yeah, don't get them wrong, damn it. The Munsters was my favorite. I like the Munsters better than Addams Family, anyway.
Yeah, they were named after you, so.
Well, damn right. But that's what they said.
Adam 12.
Adam 12. That's what Todd's dad used to call me, 12.
Yeah.
Because of that was for those that are too young to remember, it was an old cop show.
Yeah.
I think it was a 60s, right? And then they reran it in the 70s.
It was late 60s and it went into the early 70s.
Early 70s.
By the time it was an offshoot of Dragnet.
Oh,
Jack
okay.
Webb.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's where they spun off.
Yeah, and by the time I came along, those were reruns, and I knew Adam 12 was that TV show. So
yeah,
yeah. There's those two things. You got any more?
Yeah, we were talking about Pantera. Was it the last show?
Yeah,
and then we were talking about Rex Brown because I said I haven't heard nothing about him. Apparently, he's collaborating with Richie Faulkner from Judas Priest.
Yeah, I saw that.
On his album. It's a Rex Brown album, but he's got Richie on there. I guess they're good friends. So Richie's going to join him on that. But I thought he wasn't ready to get back with Judas Priest, but he's over there playing with Rex Brown.
No, he's playing with Priest. They actually just played. Back? Yeah, they just played I think the first show back. Or they just played Portland, it says here recently. Huh. So was that the second? Oh, no, that's the list of the songs. Yeah, they just played Portland, Oregon not too long ago. So, he's playing. He's touring with Priest. But those tours, and he's not going to be doing that forever. So they're probably were working on some stuff. And nowadays, you don't necessarily need to be in the room. You can send, like we're doing. You're over in New Mexico, and I'm in California. You just send your tracks and go, hey, work on this, Yeah. And Rex, he's a pretty good songwriter. I guess I heard too that he was doing he would write riffs and stuff for some of the rhythms in Pantera. And Dime would be like, hey, I like that riff, and let's make it a song or, so did you ever get a chance to check out his album?
No, but yeah, I'm going to do it now.
That's the next one we'll expose you to, old guy. Hey, old guy meets old guy.
Old guy meets old guy.
Let's see what the reaction video is on that one. He's fucking old.
Well, no, I was going to say that too. In the pictures they had of him on that article.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a skeleton now.
Yeah.
Rex.
Well, shit, he's older than you because think about this. Phil Anselmo's your age. He was born in 68.
Oh, yeah?
So, and then they used to call him the kid. So, really? Rex is got to be late 50s. Mid to late 50s.
He's almost Miho's age.
God damn it, Miho.
From Roadhouse. I figured he was older, but,
Yeah.
He just, he looks old. Like, the time didn't do him.
Well, he's not, the thing is, he's not dyeing his hair. Most guys, they get in their 50s, they start dyeing that shit. More than you realize, because they were like, "Oh yeah, that dude looks good for his age." Yeah, let him not dye his hair for a few days. You see, he looks his age.
Yeah,
I don't know where I'd stand on the fence if I had hair. Would I be vain and be like, "Oh, we're gonna dye that shit"? I mean, no offense to somebody that does, man. It's all you got to live with yourself, and when you hate yourself, you got to do.
But people know. People know.
People know. It's like you're not.
You ain't fooling nobody.
Nah, because you have to be on it like daily. After a couple days, them roots start showing, or it starts to wash out, and then you're like, or you get lazy. Because look at us with the shaved heads, and I got partial baldness, and it's not fully bald, but And I get lazy. It grows out a little bit more. And I'm like, yeah, now it really looks like that fucking thing from South Park with the little spikies. You don't barely have any fucking hair. I'm
Look like a cancer victim.
yeah, but and then it's like, this doesn't look good. I have the choice to shave it. But there's days when you get lazy. When you're dyeing your hair, there's days when you get lazy.
Yeah.
So
Get the shoe polish out.
yeah. So my next one I had was Deftones. They split with their bass player, Sergio Vega. He's been with them.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, he's been with them for 12 years, man. He contributed to 4 albums, Diamond Eyes. With that second one, I'm probably not pronouncing this one right. Koi no Yokon. Yeah, I probably screwed that one up. Gore, and their last one, Ohms. So he was on 4 of their albums, and they decided not to renew his contract.
Yeah,
And
that's harsh.
That's kind of dick, but maybe he was a dick. I don't know. There's always more to the story, so.
Yeah. Well, you're hearing his side, right?
No, actually, what I read is just they reported that they just decided not to sign his contract or, renew him. And, when the establishment or the main band takes that route and they're not talking, that usually means you were probably a little bit of a dick.
Well, Mustaine's looking for a bass player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a dick.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So there's some job openings.
No, actually, Mustaine, they took when they fired Elfson the first time, or when he left because he wanted to take full ownership of God damn it, Megadeth. Yeah. The bass player that they got to replace him, he came back, so that's who they got playing bass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forget his name. What the hell's that dude's name? I don't know.
It's fill-in bass player.
Fill-in bass player here.
Like South Park, he's
I don't know.
His shirt says token.
I like to keep it real, so just keeping it real.
So let's see. My last one I got is Chris Holmes, former Wasp guitarist.
Yeah.
He began, he's got cancer. I think we've said that before. But he started his chemo radiation treatment this past week.
Yeah, I saw that one.
For his throat and neck cancer. So he's got it in 2 places. Well, I guess it's the same, right? Throat and neck.
Well, is one exterior and one like internal? I mean,
I don't know. Well, the pictures they showed, he just looked fucked up. So,
yeah.
But that could have been all the booze and drugs he did.
Which, dude, classic. That guy, anybody that hasn't seen it, what is it? Decline of the Western Civilization Part 2.
Yeah,
He's
just in the pool.
Sitting in the pool, just down in vodka. Yeah. At one point, he's drunk as fuck, down in a bottle, right? He grabs a brand new unopened one, just starts and pours it all out on himself. And his mom's just sitting there in disgust, just like watching him going, oh, fuck, this kid's dead. I'm going to lose my kid. The fact that this guy's made it that long, hey.
And he was married to Lita Ford.
Who wasn't? Yeah, he was dating her and they got married, yeah.
So he's with some other chick now because it said in the article his current wife is with him.
Yeah.
And, so I was like, I didn't know that. But.
Well, good luck to him. I hope he pulls through this because that's one of the things Steve had. It really is pretty much, he might have lived a little bit longer, but that tumor he had in his throat, it was keeping him from eating. So he was getting weak. He couldn't put weight on, and then they tried to do the feeding tube. It gets really bad, man. Yeah. Cancer fucking sucks. But
eats him alive.
Yeah. So more power to the man. Hopefully he gets through this.
Yeah, hopefully the treatment works.
Yeah.
So. Well, that's all I had. You got anything else?
No, because there's other shit, but I'm not getting into fucking politics.
Yeah, we don't get into politics.
Yeah,
I mean we talk a little about the war because it's current affairs and it's affecting some of the bands we're talking about.
And that's not picking a side. That's just maybe we are because we don't want people to die. Yeah. But if that's wrong, well, I don't know if anybody wants to be right. If we want people to die. So yeah, that's anything. I didn't really want to mention the other stuff or go over that crap. Let's see. So, yeah, then I guess we can get into Turn It Up.
Excuse me. Yeah, let's do Turn It Up.
Here we go.
It's now time for Turn It Up.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Welcome back.
The band was yours to pick this week. You
Yes.
picked, Guns N' Roses.
I picked Guns N' Roses, GNR.
GNR.
And if you haven't heard of GNR, then you haven't been on the planet.
You've been in a hole.
Yeah.
Or you fell off stage with Vince Neil. And so, we do the questions first, right?
Yeah, we're going to do questions. That way we don't ruin the questions by going through their history and talking about them.
Give you all the answers. All right. So question number 1. What year was GNR formed?
Oh, shit.
Officially.
Yeah, their official year?
Yeah.
84.
85.
I was going to say 85. Damn it.
You're that close.
I was that close because 86, Appetite came out, right?
Yeah, 87.
87?
But 86 was when they were working on it.
They were recording it.
Yeah. So, okay. That's close. So
Damn it. I got that one wrong. Fucker.
There we go. You got to touch his ass now.
Yeah. I don't want to touch
I do not want to touch his ass.
Oh, you're going to touch his ass. Okay, number 2. Which single off Appetite reached number 1? Remember they had a few hits on Appetite.
Sweet Child of Mine.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah.
So you don't have to touch his ass this time.
Yeah. But
Your balls are showing.
Well, that's what happens when you touch his ass. And so you're 1 for 1.
All
Last
right.
question for the tiebreaker. What is Slash's real name?
Saul Hudson.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. So I got 1 wrong. I got 2 right.
Yeah, well, you were like right there. You had the decade.
Well, it's like Milo said. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was going to say 85, and then you heard me kind of, I was like, wait, don't say 5, say 4. And then, yeah. So that means they got signed like right away, but,
Well, they were doing their thing because originally it was, what's his name? Guns from LA Guns.
it was Tracy Guns and Axl Rose, and they were
Axl
LA
Rose.
Guns, and then they changed the name to Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
And Izzy, Axl, and Duff, they met up with Duff. He played bass, so he was with them. And those guys, that lineup, the drummer, I forget what the drummer's name was at the time. Him and Duff lined up a Seattle tour because Duff's from Seattle. So he knew some gigs up there, and he's like, hey, let's go up there, do road trip, and play some shows. So I guess Tracy Guns and the drummer were like, nah, this sounds sketchy. I don't know. How much are we going to get paid? What, they just started doing that naysay shit, and I've lived that. So then they asked Slash and what's his face, stroke guy, Steven Adler.
Yeah.
Yeah, they asked them to, and they were
Well,
like, cool.
Slash and Steve were like high school buddies.
Yeah, they grew up together. Actually, Slash started playing guitar because Steven Adler, he went over to his house and he had a guitar, and he's like, dude, Slash picked up, started playing the thing, and just kept it. He's like, yeah, you can borrow it. Then he just kept playing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was like, became his thing after that. Yeah, they used to sneak into the Rainbow. I remember reading Slash's book one night when they were teenagers. Maybe they were like 19 or 20. But they were underage. They weren't 21. It was ladies' night. They snuck in. They wore dresses. It snuck into the Rainbow. And Slash says he got in. I think Adler got kicked out. They were like, no, get out of here. Slash got in. He's like, fuck it. They're all drinking underage and shit. Lemmy was probably like, what the fuck is going on over here? Yeah, man. I remember when that album came out. Yeah, it was just like a slow creep. Appetite for Destruction.
Yeah.
Nobody really like clinged on to it. It wasn't until, was it Sweet Child of Mine that they've kind of broke them,
Yeah, because it was Welcome to the Jungle was the first one.
First one, and I
remember everybody was like, his voice. What the fuck's wrong with his voice? Like,
it was different, man. That high squealy shit, but it caught on. Actually, in Welcome to the Jungle was in Dirty Harry Deadpool.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey actually plays a rock star, and he's filming a video, and he's singing "Welcome to the Jungle" in that movie.
Yeah.
And it's just a little trivia. I don't know if anybody knows that shit, but really good band. Slash, I've always been a fan of Slash. I love his stuff. Even when I played bass, man, I still liked his style of playing, and I still liked what he did on guitar. I mean, he plays real kind of music, so, what are you going to do?
Yep, the Eddie and the Cruisers.
Yeah, he bust out with blues, dude. Blues.
Yeah.
You got to play that blues.
Well, he plays a fucking Gibson Les Paul, so.
Yeah, and actually, that's why I ended up getting my Les Paul. And I was like,
for Slash,
I always wanted one. Yeah, well, Slash made him look cool again. Otherwise, I was like, Les Paul. It's like I like Zeppelin and stuff when I was younger. You exposed me to them, but I was like, okay, that's kind of the grandpa's guitar there. Yeah, it's kind of crusty, but then Slash made it look cool again. I'm like, okay, Les Paul looks cool. It's like at the time, it was hard to find a bass shaped like a Les Paul, or they were out of my price range. So,
yeah.
Yeah, and then Use Your Illusions 1 and 2 came out. Good albums. I like those. Man, they were just huge. And when they toured with Metallica, went to that concert. That was crazy. I think that went to like 2 a.m.
Yeah, they did a
co-headlining tour, and Axl took forever to come out like he does.
Yeah.
He'd pull his shit, and then they go on hella late. Yeah, they've always been a good band. We always talk about Nikki Sixx dying from heroin. Slash OD'd over here when he was up in the Bay Area. They're playing San Francisco, but staying in Oakland. And Slash OD'd here in Oakland. So, yeah, I think he died. They said he died for a few minutes, and then they just gave him the adrenaline to the heart thing.
To bring him back.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe
Pulp Fiction on him.
I think so, but you know what? I'm old, and maybe just look that up.
Don't quote him on it.
Yeah, because then you guys can be, oh, you're a fucking idiot. Ugh. Yeah, I kind of am. But I know he did die, whether they, pumped his chest or gave him mouth to mouth and resuscitated him. I don't know. I forget, because I read that book over a decade ago. And then Duff, I guess he got, in 2008, I got pancreatitis. Duff got pancreatitis, and that's when he cleaned up and said, fuck this. He almost died. They found him in his house. He was fucking butt naked on the floor, just sweating and fucking, and his buddy just picked him up and fucking took him to the hospital.
Damn.
Yeah, and they saved his life. Dude, anybody that's ever had pancreatitis, it's the worst fucking pain ever. Yeah, they had me on morphine. I didn't eat for like 2 weeks, and they just gave me an IV drip. I couldn't eat food. It's the worst, dude. It feels. Yeah, I don't know what having a heart attack is like, but I assume it's got to be painful like that. So, yeah, and then Duff stopped drinking. They were all out of control. Axl fired everybody and wanted the name when they were tracking the spaghetti incident. And then that was the end of the era of the original lineup. Until they got back together, which everybody was saying, nope, we're never getting back together. We're never getting back together. Well, there was enough money for them to get back together, unlike Queensryche. So, yeah, and then they all lived happily ever after.
Well, the story's still out there now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it seems like maybe they're just older, wiser now. They mellowed. I think a lot of it they've mellowed out now.
Yeah, a lot of that shit. When you think about, remember how like dumb we'd get and how crazy and alcohol just induce stupidity. If you give a ton of money to that guy, what the fuck is that guy gonna do? And just tell him nobody says no to him.
Yeah,
that's just the makings for something really bad. The fact that they're all still alive, yeah, that's amazing. Because Adler stroked out. He almost died.
He died like this now.
Yeah.
No, I mean he does.
He does. No, I know.
Fucked up.
I know. It's because but what are you gonna do? You know what though? Those dudes, I might laugh, but those dudes have lived way more of a life than we'll ever live, man. We fucking fuck it. We're just yes, sir. Okay, we'll make your stuff. Yes, boss. Okay, boss. But yeah, they were a big influence on me. I love that band. That's why I picked them. I know most people know who Guns N' Roses are, but if you're a little bit younger, you might have heard of them, but you don't really listen to them. Yeah. Or you've heard Sweet Child of Mine and Paradise City. But yeah, go listen to some of those deep tracks like My Michelle. That's a great fucking song. Rocket Queen. That's a good song too. I love that song.
Yeah.
And Mr. Brownstone, but he was just singing about his bandmates. They love their heroin.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what are you doing? You watching the news or what the fuck?
No, I'm looking down. Well, I'm just looking down. I got the Guns N' Roses page open. So I'm just scanning it to see if we cover anything else on there. But I mean, you pretty much covered it.
There's a lot of stuff, unless I went through step by step how they rose and climbed and everything. But, yeah, I mean, that's what YouTube's for.
They got that. We talked about it, I think, in the summer.
What?
They came out with that new single, Hard School or Rock School or
Hard On.
What the fuck? It was School something.
School of Rock Hard. I don't know. Apparently they're working on stuff, but
well, they were just out on tour, weren't they? So
yeah.
And then Slash is doing that shit with that Miles, whatever.
Yeah, Slash and Miles feature Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators.
Oh yeah.
I actually like their music.
Snake Pit too.
I got like 2 of their albums. I never, the Snake Pit stuff. I never heard any of that.
Oh, you didn't?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, we might have to expose you.
Oh, that's all right. I'll pass. Who sang on that shit?
I don't know. Because they did the Velvet Revolver right after, right?
That was
That was
Scott Weiland and Duff and Matt Sorum. And some random ball guy. Like, hey, you play guitar? You want to be in the super group? Now I know he's somebody from somewhere. I just don't know where he came from.
Peanut. Hey, Peanut.
Hey, Peanut. You want to play some guitar? Yeah. All right. Yeah. And they came up to him and they was
you
like,
can't touch me. You're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch.
And he's like, fuck yeah, I'll play guitar for you.
Okay, I'll be the super group.
You're going to fucking eat my asshole alive. Fuck yeah. Jelly or syrup? Hi, join the party. Yeah, everybody's invited.
Yeah.
You got David Lee Roth over on the couch doing some coke.
Brown M&Ms.
Yeah. Tommy Lee's girlfriend's in the corner of there. She's going to squirt.
It's going to squirt hepatitis.
Hepatitis flying through the air. It's raining hep everywhere. Where the fuck's my raincoat? Dude, you need a condom? No, an actual fucking raincoat. There's hep flying through the fucking air. What the fuck?
Pam's on the loose again. Okay. Oh, speaking of that, I finally watched. I got through the Pam and Tommy.
Oh, you saw the whole thing?
Yeah, there was 8 episodes, so I saw the last one this week. So they ended it. But apparently, I heard that the guy that played Tommy, he's saying that he's got ideas for more episodes. So
of course he does. I
guess they're gonna show where she gets hepatitis. I guess.
He's got more ideas. He's like, no, I'm thinking I'll put on this costume and then I'll be like a superhero Tommy.
But I got the tats and everything.
I got the tats. Let's just keep doing this shit. Well, actually, did you see that? I guess they said that some of his tats aren't, they didn't copy.
Yeah, they didn't do them right.
Right?
He's like, he's got retarded tats.
Whatever, dude. Fucking,
I'm Tommy Lee, all right?
fucking Tommy Lee. They're gonna, they want to do the episode where his kid knocks him out.
Yeah, that's where he's got more ideas from.
Yeah. Oh,
that's what I was thinking. What the fuck are you gonna do now? You already showed.
There's a night I'm drunk and I call fucking my kid Brandon and I tell him his mom's a whore, and then he comes over and I'm fucking drunk and he knocked me out.
Wait, but if it's the same fucking show, like the same, production,
yeah,
they're gonna have the kid come over in a Speedo and fucking knock him out.
They should have fucking Machine Gun Kelly play the son now. Since he played Tommy in the dirt, he comes over to Speedo and fucking knocks him out. And on his stomach it says Mayhem Jr.
Or hey, Mayhem Not.
What's up, Mayhem Not? Yeah, Mayhem got you knocked the fuck out.
Don't ever talk about my hepatitis mom.
That's my mom. I came out of that hep hole.
I survived.
See these herps right here? That's from when I was born. They came from you.
They're herbs of love.
You contaminated that puss.
That fucking Speedo you got.
What's up with the fucking Speedo, Dad? You're not European. What the fuck? What do you think? You're Bert Kreischer? The Machine. That was good. It's always good to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I want to come up with more shit. It's just it's just laugh.
Well, it's almost like he's seen his 15 minutes were up, and it's like, wait, I got more ideas.
Yeah. Well, because they're done with all those superhero movies, right? Because I think that was the dude that played the Winter Soldier.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Bucky or whatever the fuck I think the character. Hey, Bucky, I got tattoos. I'm cool now. Don't call me Bucky.
You're Mayhem, bitch.
Look, you fucking Bucky. Look,
with the Mayhem tattoo, he could do the fucking Allstate commercials.
Wait, is that Allstate or is that another company?
That's Allstate.
I thought Allstate was Allstate can do it with the black guy with the D voice.
Yeah, it had the black guy.
That's Allstate.
But it has that white dude with
where he's always
Mayhem.
Yeah, go
he's
through
always
walls.
Fucking dudes up.
Yeah, fuck it. Send Bucky through a wall. Fuck it. A Mayhem. Whoa. Wait. He can play the next Bill and Ted because he does it. Fucking Tommy Lee's like doing Bill and Ted.
Oh yeah.
Or it's like doing Ted. Whoa. What? Oh, bogus. Damn it, Pamela. I told you not to play with my dick. It's got the bumps. Not right now. I know you got drunk, but fuck, you know what this is going to do?
Again.
It's going to piss off our future son, and then he's going to knock me out.
Get my ass kicked.
Remember, bumps are bad. That's some space filler there. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
You're a funny guy, Sully. I like you. That's why I'm going to kill you last.
All right. He's going to kill me last. Wait, I'm not Sully.
Your ass.
That's right, Sal. That's right, Sal. You did. Oh, Matrix. That was his name. That's right, Matrix. You did. Remember when I told you I was going to kill you last?
Motherfuck.
That was a good one, man. I haven't laughed that hard in a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everything.
Yeah, it was in on a high note there.
In on a high note, my sides hurt, my face hurts. It's almost like when you used to get really high and you'd smile so long, your face would start hurting. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, that's right. I'm still smiling.
So,
yeah. We're up at like 56 minutes. Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
So that's good. And Yeah, I guess we give the links. Well, they'll be in the website, but it's twobrosmusic.com with the number 2, all one word. And then there you'll find all our links.
And then it'll be down below, like they always do, and hit the subscribe button. I'm doing this, but there ain't going to be a subscribe button there. We don't know how to do that shit.
We're not that advanced.
Yeah, come on. We just go through the motions. I've seen somebody do it, so I'm going to do it.
Hey, we're telling hepatitis jokes.
Yeah, fucking remember, bumps are bad. Bumps are bad.
That'll be the link right there. We'll give you a link to the hepatitis.
Well, once we start selling merch, we'll be like, okay, remember, use this promotional code. Bumps are bad. Bumps are bad. Promotional code. Bumps are bad.
Oh, shit.
All right. And so check out the links. And we're working on a new song. Our goal is to have it by the end of April, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We're shooting for it.
We're shooting for the stars.
Yeah.
And you're coming along with us.
Damn right.
All 3 of you.
So I guess that's it. We'll end it.
That's it. Till next time.
See you guys next time.
Later.